Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing some more Strange Antiquities. I am an apprentice. I've been left alone. I haven't burned the place down, so to speak. I haven't let any demons or unscrupulous people do things, possibly, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But there is more strangeness happening in Undermere, unfortunately. And we have clues to help us find things. Okay. Where in the city do I think this looks like? Because I'm assuming that's what this is going to be, is a area of the city. Okay, so it's got like a little hooky piece here. I do like the map a whole lot better than trying to do the big map, but man, I am now going, how do I find what I need to find, right? Do I look for this piece? Do I look for that piece? What's the identifiers that will help me find what I am looking for? Especially since I'm given absolutely no identifying help. You know what I mean? Oh, I mean, this kind of looks like that, right? There's the little hook, there's that, and then there's that. Okay, so then we're here. Yes! There is a narrow gap between the two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long-hidden treasure. Oh, I discovered two things, it looks like. Okay. Let's put that there. Now the better question. Is any of that... I want... Thank you. Oh, oh, oh. Trying to figure out if I know what the heck I just picked up. Okay, so... I'm just seeing if I quickly can go through all of this. I already know these, so that I don't have to worry about that. Restful Mether. A hot tea. Okay. Well, that's definitely not what I picked up. A shield charm. Okay. A thorn of knights. Knight of thorns. Thorn of knights. You know, thorn of knights. You know, it's fine. Usually materials connected with the ocean. All right, let's close this. I don't know that either what I just found. Gemstone, a dark gemstone, a black gemstone. Okay. Weathered, hard and cold. Okay. Nothing remark about scent or sound, nor about inner perception. Okay. What about you? Filled with blue liquid and a white hair. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. It's very cold, polished, nothing to remark. Oh, wait, no, go back. I was wondering if I could take the top off, because then I'd be able to smell, right? It seems to make the hairs stand up on the back of my neck. Interesting. Is there anything that's a hair? Hearing, heart, lamb, finger, silent breath, shimmer, shield. Okay. I don't know. We shall put this back for now and find a new. Francesca Robertson. Good after, no, morning. Sorry, I'm a little distraction. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford. It seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hoping for an evocant. I'm hopeful an evocant will have some effect. Why you got scratches on your face, lady? No, not that item. I want to look in buttons. All right, evocant. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They are placed on the chest of those to draw them out, draw a coma out of them. Okay. A weight of some sort. Uh, okay. I don't know that I have anything that weighs. My heart feels lighter. I guess what I'm looking for is something that maybe uh, will wake me. Nothing to remark. Hard and cold. Red paint or blood. I'm looking for something that would say something to the effect of, will wake you up. Oh, that's warm. Interesting. Gold and stone, and none of that looks. Tarnished silver. Detailed rays, nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. It has an energy about it. Substance flakes off and leaves a mark on my fingertips. I don't know that I like that. Gray metal flecked with dark red. It's not rust, it's blood. Lovely. So exciting. Okay. I have a pound. I don't think it's going to be that. I think this is like a monkey's paw. It smells worse, leathery, unpleasant. Okay. Well, I guess that could be it. But I don't... I don't know. Somewhat painful to touch. Darkness. Okay, well, don't want that then. I have nothing to remark about it. Sounds are muffled in its presence. Okay, well, that's not helpful. What about you? Pewter, rough and engraved. Nothing to remark about. Oh, look. Interesting. It's got like the similar gemstones. I wonder if... Hold on. I know you're waiting for me, ma'am. I understand. It's just odd that that fits exactly. You know what I mean? I feel like those two go together. Don't know why, but I do. Hey, this is all behind locked doors, so that's not going to be helpful. All right, let me take this. If I put that there, that weighs way too light to be an evocant. All right, let's look at the book again. Stone. To draw them out of a coma should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. Okay. What do I have that's... This is pewter, right? Varnished silver. This is bronze. That's a fossil. Move this over a little bit. This is bronze. That's pretty close. But it is stone. Okay, that one's too light. I think this is more than just stone. That's gold and stone. So no. We're gonna say that's a no. And then this is gold and stone. Okay, let's try it. We get it wrong, we get it wrong. Yay! Made of stone. Weighing the item using my scales shows it's exactly lovely. Dataless link. A dataless link is a powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. These items are surprisingly light in weight, their designs vary, but they might point to some facet of flight, a feather or the wings of a bird or insect, for example. Always gotta pet the kitty. All right, let's put this away. We'll put that away. So we have, and we'll just put that there for right now. All right, who's next? Tempress Parker. I had quite a chat with Edmund Bishop in the Guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I'd like a shield charm all the same. Oh my. Oh, interesting. Because I was there, it didn't give me the X until shield charm. Protective have little to offer. This generic protection skills, same effect. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials through rarely precious metals. All right. An Ashatic spirit. All right. Which can be a shadow hold or a shield charm. Or a wandering shroud. I don't. Okay. I think, though. Did I? I thought I said. No, hearing charm is what I would have written down, not the other charm. You want a shield charm. My heart feels lighter. I'm gonna. Ooh, that wasn't the item I was looking for. I should be careful and slow down. Well, I was just taking a stab, if you will. Carved polish. Wood and bronze. I don't have much on this shield charm, you see. So I'm kind of not strong sense of being watched. I definitely don't think that's a shield charm. Cool and smooth. I have nothing to remark at the fact that it moves its eyes with me. All right. I. Whoops. Let me go back. I have nothing to remark. That's painful. Okay. These are a whole lot harder, but can have some effects. Is wondering. No, of course, those aren't contents at all in my book. They just are. They just are. Art of symbology. They made from a variety, though rarely precious metals. This is. Let's try it. You know what happens? I go crazy. Yay! Has a symbol of protection. Oh, hee hee. I should have looked at the other book. Anyway, these items, St. John's Anvil, these items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name, a fact that is reflective in their design. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen the sound. They can even be turned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard. Oh my. Just because I'm sure it's in here. Protection. All right. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Let's pet a cat. We'll get that good luck going. Hugh Langston. Well, hello, Hugh. There's something I wanted to show you. Why show me? I'm the apprentice. It didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It was hanging behind an old shed, all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. There. Thank you. All right. I guess we're gonna see if I can find this place. All right. So I need. There's a church. Do we know where a church is? We probably know where a few churches are. Undermere Church, 28. 28. Where's 28? Oh, here's 28. Does that look... Maybe? Because look, there's the water. So if I look at this like at an angle, right? So we have here, and then a row, and then the church and the trees. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond. Shed, house, all the same thing, right? But it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest of it, rest in a molten green cloak. I find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it. I notice there is another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. All right. We'll put you there. Well, here, we'll do this. We'll put you two together since you were found together. Maybe that will help me. Just out of curiosity. All right, so then we have just this, right? We have lots of stuff that we've already... I like that the cat has a... Jupiter has her own, or his own, entry into what is important in my existence. I didn't think I left anything in here because that didn't seem like me, but oh look, I have protection. I'm afraid of my own customers. You never can be so careful. Verona Green. Eli's picked a bad time to leave Undermere. I've come from the Hungerford house where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered Oshek vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of, and the ravens. Very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I am going to take a trip to Gleeson Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. But first, I would like a vestiger. Whatever this is, we don't want it spreading. A vestiger. Okay. A vestiger can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames blue, pale blue in their presence. Flames blue, pale blue in their presence. Okay. Hold on. Blue glass. Nothing to remark. Cool and smooth. Pearl glass. I don't. Interesting. Can I put that there? Oh. It's a key of some sort. Interesting. I'm just going to try a bunch of stuff because why? I don't think that's going to be it. That's too big. What else do I have? You know, and I don't think it's going to be this either. Nope. Yeah, let's put the painful thing in there. Yep, that's all that does. So let's do that and be done with that. Maybe it's one of these up here, and I need to find the key. I thought that first it was bone, but it is in fact clay painted to look like bone. Dark blue gemstone. Hard, it's somewhat rough, cool and smooth. Nothing to on sight and sound. Fills me with a sense of foreboding. Not foreboding. All right, I've already forgotten. Can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. How do I... Oh, is this, Yeah, I didn't think that would be. Apparently that's an item I can use. Alrighty. How do I sense disease and pestilence? You know what I mean? It has a strong odor, and when I shake it, it rattles. Lovely. All right, hold on. Maybe there's something in here. Disease and pestilence. Oops, no, come on. Nope, 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 nope. Dang it. I keep pressing the wrong button. Disease and pestilence. Maybe something with the soap on it. Maybe something with the blessings. All right, hold on. So let me, we have a moon and some drops as blessing. Oh. disease and pestilence. I'd almost say soap or vinegar, right? Soap, vinegar is that. Fortune, foresight, because I don't see anything that says health. Maybe life? Maybe life? Because I don't want, no, sorry, now I don't want you. I don't want something that doesn't, so that has a bunch of protection, but I don't know what the middle symbol is right now, so not what I would say is what I am looking for. That's shadow hold. No, no. Those are not the symbols I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for, but that's not it. We just know that that's a shield charm. All right. Disease. I don't have anything where like I can just put it to a blue flame. Oh, maybe I guess I could just do that, right? I can pick up the thing. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, that is soap. I wonder if that's it. 'Cause this is clearly not a blue flame, right? Okay. Put that back. Yes! That was pretty cool, though. Using a candle, I am able to turn the flames burn blue in its presence. Oh, Moon Guardian, hold on. Moonstone Guardian. For the banishment of Hobbs fear and Gnostic sight. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Alright. Cool. I guess. Why not? 2 days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower, when they made a discovery. Their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. The horror! Oh, that's right. I have to follow it. Sometimes it's way easier. Like that was simple. A key. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. Lock and key. Okay. Oops, nope, nope, come back here. There's somebody burrows. Lock house, 7. Lock. So maybe we explore. Ivy strangles the iron gate, creaking loudly as it opens. Behind dust-cloaked windows, somebody watches me approach the old house. I tap the brass door knocker, waiting for an answer that never comes. Interesting. Okay, well, so that's lock. Is buried behind lock and key and Keystone Manor. Okay, so let's go here. Yay! A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Lock. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. Oh my. Oh my. Let's slate with a dark purple gemstone. Rough and then polish. Nothing to on sight and sound. Nothing to report on the other. We will have a good day, will we not, Jupiter? Eli White. Oh, Eli. Well, the shop is still standing. That's something. Say what you will about Undermere, but this town is never quiet for long. I leave for a few days, and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. I'm going to need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. I can always rely on Quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. So you're going to leave me again. That's what I'm hearing. That you found something and you're leaving me. Eli, you need to respect that I am an apprentice and you're not teaching me much right now. Edith Moore. I am not a good person. I'm pushing away the only people I care about. Help me do better, please. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do you have that can help me banish my inner demons and make the changes stick this time? Ooh. I don't know. Inner demons. Ooh, change. Ooh, a horn shackle or a, well, we've already done both, I guess. Are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. Okay. 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 I have one of those, right? Well, there's a libu horn shackle. Okay, so we could do a horn shackle. We could also do the libilla to offer reassurance in times of heavy change, but they are not held in high regards. The power and symbology, banishment of Hobbes fear and Gnostic sight. So not quite. Wait, I'm sorry. Not quite what she's looking for. So far, horn shackle seemed to be, because she's not cursed. Yeah, okay. Horn shackle seems to be her. Seems to be her thing. Did we not identify that before? It looked like it was identified. It says it's identified, so I don't know. Francesca, you are back. The evocant didn't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. It's strange. At times he appears almost awake, but he is deep in some kind of trance and I can't get anything out of him. He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not willing to give up so easily. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. Sounds like a bad idea to me. Just saying. Sleep vessel. The 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the 6 thematic disciplines: Selenic, Dradic, Gnostic, Durnic, Wykic, and Mintic. They help people to stay awake beyond their natural limits by storing their fatigue. Over time and repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle as though the undreamed nightmares within begin to sleep. Okay, so it's 6 points. Looking for something with 6 points. And that maybe will keep us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. There's a sense of pain, as if it holds untold fears inside. I think that's what it's going to be. But let's take a look. A sense of crackling energy flickers in the depths of my mind. Okay, there's protection and there's that symbol. So let's look up that symbol really quickly. That symbol is insanity. Protection from insanity. Well, that could be it. I'm gonna give her this. And it's correct. The item has 6 points. Reveals the darkness inside. Resonant compass. A resonance compass will point towards nearby resonant objects. The only objects that can be detected in this way. Resonant objects are highly prized by both thaumaturgists and those who collect occult curiosities. Great, just great. Althea O'Shea. Many years ago, I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it, and its power died soon after. About time I replaced it. Oh, just gonna replace it, you say? Okay. A silent breath. All right. There are those that considered the white heart a prize to be claimed, but there is no glory to be killing such a noble guardian of the forest. Contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger. Danger, danger. What do we want to make a bet that this is it? Yep. I'm going with my instinct, and it's correct. The item features a white hare, a potential trophy from a white stag. On closer inspections, my senses come alive. So you asked to replace it, but I retain the item. You're not really replacing it if I'm retaining the item, but that's okay. It's okay. Maybe you're renting it. I don't know. Elva stones can be used to really, or maybe I just have a ton of them. I don't know. Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as braxis and burning blood. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected in their design. Bye bye, Althea. Rufus Shelley. I always wanted to try a dataless link. I have a personal interest in the celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks. And yet you want to try it anyway. And now I have good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would seem the safest way to approach it. I'm so confused. How is something that seems very dangerous the safest way for roof repair? Is your roof like 20 feet tall? Like, are you on top of a skyscraper? I'm so confused. A dataless link is a powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. Okay. Surprisingly light in weight. Their design vary, but they might point to some facet of flight, a feather or the wings of a bird or an insect. Yeah, I don't. So it is lightweight. Nothing to remark. It has a smell like rotting eggs. Okay, cool. Great. I didn't inspect that last time, so okay, so that there is that's the hunter's boon. This doesn't look like anything to do with birds or whatnot, so I'm pretty sure that that's the hearing charm. All right. I give you this. I don't know that that's what that is, but apparently it is. Bird motif is connected to flight. Using my weighting scales, I confirmed it's very light scale. It is. It's very lightweight. It just doesn't. I don't know. Doesn't scream the link to me. Kusik Purifier. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong smelling liquid, usually some potent barley spirit or vinegar. Small tokens such as rings or amulets, perhaps submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, are cleansed. The simple imbued curses or hexes. Cleansed of these simple, of course, there is a limit to the effectiveness of this process. A small, strong smelling liquid that maybe has a rotten egg smell to it. So maybe that. All right. Edmund Bishop. The Ravens are back, I see. Looks like it's going to be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an open invitation to visit Gleaston Castle. My family has lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that would be of use to you gathering dust in hidden corners. All I ask is you stay out of the south tower and the master bedroom, and run anything you find by me first, of course. Don't you mean to tell my person who does all my apprentice stuff? Oh my. All right. Okay, hold on. Here's something you get to get you started. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and go through the floor. Go through the floor. You just, fall right through the floor. Hmm. Go through the door to the left. There is a small plinth in the corner of the room with an item on it that you are welcome to. I never did like it anyway. Okay. Oh, I can change between. What is this one? That's the city. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay. Walk past the main staircase. All right. This is the ground floor. So walk past the main staircase. Turn to the left. Follow that corridor to the end and go through the door on the left. The plinth is not hard to spot in the corner of the room next to a small dry writing desk. A glass jar houses the object mentioned in Edmund's note. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eye is drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name is of particular interest. I pick it up and find Edmund on my way out, who encourages me to take it with me. I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain the idea. Interesting. Now I have another book. Okay, Shadowhold, you're going to go up here because my books need to be here. Let's put you down here. Okay, and then that we definitely... No, go away. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. This is done, so I can... Now I have 2 things, and I still have 1 here. Okay, well, where do I want to put you? We'll just squeeze you right between these 2 things. Why not? End of day 4. At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it, they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. All right. Oh, that one was easy. But if that's the... Oh, there's lots of places that look like that. Oh, that's going to be so hard. Unless that is a room like that. Oh, that is neat. That is neat. That is neat. But we will get to that next time. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this playthrough of Strange Antiquities, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!